happy. So, guys, welcome to my first ever split screen show with the incredible Amy. So, if you haven't seen our show before, let us know, and I'll do a quick reintroduction as to who Amy is, what she's going to show you. So we're together. Where are you, Amy, right now? Where in the world
I'm in New York City on a beautiful sunny day in New York.
Yeah.
And it's 11 a.m. here, 4 p.m. by you, and we are ready to go.
You're ready to start the day for sure. So I'm in London, Amy's in New York, and today we're going to show you an amazing selection of fine jewels that's been curated by Amy. Amy is a specialist in all things fine jewels and heritage. Do you want to give a little bit of introduction to, because we've got new customers who are joining, so you'll have to
Absolutely,
let them know
absolutely.
who you are.
So I've been in the business for 23 years now, and I've basically done everything through the course: designed, put jewelry in stores. My passion for jewelry started while I lived in Hong Kong for 5 years. And that's sort of where I got the jewelry bug. And
Yeah.
it sort of blossomed over the years from doing fun things, moving into the forefront of when vintage really reemerged in a much different way than, typical deco jewelry in the mid 2000s. And it was a very exciting period getting, people to look at jewelry in a different way versus as women living in cities and sophisticated lifestyle, wearing jewelry as statement fashion
Yeah.
jewelry. Up till then, I think when people thought of vintage, it was mostly like deco and antique type jewelry. And then it was really emerging into teaching people about, by buying signed jewelry, you are actually creating another asset class. I mean, obviously you buy it
I
because you
love
love
that
it.
word, asset class.
Yeah, you buy it because you love it, not because you're going to, you don't buy it with the idea you're going to sell it. But it's nice to know that if 10 years down the road, you choose to no longer keep that piece, it's definitely retained value. I mean, the hardest part for me is when clients bring me unsigned jewelry or signed jewelry by, that's not really important or
Yeah.
statement, and they want to get their money out. And it's a very disappointing prospect. Whereas one client who brought a Bulgari necklace to me before COVID, I was able to offer her double her money back to resell it to me this year, plus a little bump. And I was
Really?
still able to make money on it.
And
So,
do you know what I love? Today you've actually got the first ever piece of jewelry I bought from you on the show.
I know that's how we met long ago, last year,
Yeah.
through a mutual friend. And yeah, I mean, it's really a different way of looking. I try to be smart with how people spend their money in a way,
Yeah.
and thought provoked about people's money, no matter where they're playing in the realm of budget, because you want to know that what you're building with them is going to stand the test of time, and they're always going to have a good feeling about it one way or another. And
Yeah.
there's room for the impulse purchase, but it's an exciting time seeing what's happening as vintage jewelry continues to
And,
soar in the auctions.
and do you know what I
um
love about the vintage jewelry pieces? It's not that, I mean, it's competitive, but it's not saturated because there's only so much that you can get in the market, and won't find many. I
right.
think what Amy and I do, I don't know if there's anyone else that's doing the live shows together in this sense, who's bringing more education and awareness and giving access to everybody through the live show. So I'm excited to have you do that. And there's actually one piece that I know would complete the look of this, the white one
Yes.
you've got.
Oh,
Take my necklace story.
I love it.
But
Well,
I'm
we
going to give
also
someone else the opportunity to grab it first. So, if you are tuning in for the first time, what we're going to do is we're going to show you all items. Items are currently in New York. So, if you're in the US, it'll be shipped even faster for you guys. Um, what I will have to do is we'll have to change around so what I'm going to do is free shipping for everyone. So, I am going to refund the shipping because there's a mix around on shipping. I think it will charge US people UK price points. So I'm going to make this shipping flat for everybody. I'm just going to give everyone free shipping. So I'm going to refund the shipping for everyone. For anyone in the US, it will take around 3 to 4 working days, and again, same about 5 to 7 working days for the rest of the world. For anyone who is shipping, customs and duties will be covered, and there are no additional fees to pay. We cover all your duties and accept duties today as well. So
well, That sounds pretty good to me. And I just saw a nice note from Daniela. That's so nice. I'm so glad that you're back and you're enjoying the show.
Yeah,
What I was gonna do first is just take the camera
show
out for
us.
a second and give you a quick view of the
Let's do it.
entirety. And then we can basically just to get a viewing
Oh, okay. So
of
I'm.
what we're
Oh wow.
going to be looking at today. And then you, Sabrina, can tell me where we start. Do we start with Bulgari or a little VCA?
Oh my god. Too many to pick from. Do I go for the one that I want? Can we start with the one I want?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna start with the one that I want because it's so beautiful. You become bigger, by the way, because you're the focus. Guys, let me know if you can see anything. Okay, if you need us to switch it around, let us know so that you guys the view is not obstructed because these pieces you need to see. So let's start with the white enamel piece first that you have.
Yes. So this is really, it's funny. I all I had to do was wear it out yesterday. It's a white enamel choker.
Oh, it hooks on.
Yeah. Well, there's not a hook in the back. I'll show you it up close, but what it does is it creates, so that it holds on your neck wherever you really want it to sit. If you want it to sit high or you want it to sit lower, and it's 18 karat gold and diamond and white enamel, and really
Wow.
the essential summer piece, made in Italy. It's designed by a close friend of mine, Fern Freeman, whose jewelry I've
Oh
had
wow.
access to. Yes, and well, I will be showing, a collection of a sprinkling of contemporary pieces because just like everything in life, high, low, and
Yeah.
also it's great when you like. To me, this reads like vintage, sort of like a vintage piece. So it really works well with your jewelry, and combining a little contemporary and vintage leaves you with a very modern look.
Can I see? Can you
Anyway,
bring it
it's
closer up so we can see
yeah,
it?
so I just wanted you to see it up
Wow.
close so you can see the motif in it.
You just
Is
need to
it
put your
clear
hand behind the first bar like this. So
like that?
inside, behind it.
Oh, oh, behind? Put it in the
Yeah. So
back.
just when you bring it close to the screen, the diamond that you put your hand behind the thread. Yeah, there.
Oh,
Perfect.
I
Yes.
see. Great.
Yeah.
I'm getting all my training today also, so,
Yeah.
you know. Anyway, you can see the different segments in there, the diamonds, and then the white enamel. I mean, it can be ordered in black as well, but we have a white one that's very ready to go to a happy new owner today, and it's super comfortable on. It's very easy. It doesn't pinch your neck. It's very easy to wear. It's not gonna, feel uncomfortable in the summer, but it's just, a fresh pop. And again, it's about your necklace layers. You want to start up high, then you have, the next layer here. So what I would do then is add a little,
Oh wow.
yeah,
So
I
when
mean,
it
this,
comes, I'm just going to give a shout out over Instagram. So guys, we are live over at luxurypromise.com. So do head there now. Amy is giving you a quick tutorial also on what's the right way to stack. Although you can create your own story.
right. I love to layer down. So I love
Yeah,
a piece up here and then the next layer, right as this is this is simplicity and it's finished and it's beautiful,
yeah.
and you have an adjustable,
Oh God, what is this
also
piece?
Italian snake necklace. So again, like I love to have a sprinkling of Italian jewelry mixed in with my vintage jewelry to,
Yeah.
create
And God,
that
the price
perfect.
of that is crazy. It's
Yeah,
£5,476 or
yeah.
6,976 US dollars. And to get something that can easily adjust to any neck size, which is the beauty.
I'm going to bring it up close again so you can see how beautifully made it is. It has great spring action in it. Again, this is the way fine jewelry should be made.
Yeah.
It's going to hold its shape and
Yeah.
just be your perfect summer. I think it's the perfect summer accessory.
It is amazing. Now I'm gonna do something quick and fun, Amy. Have you ever participated in an auction?
I haven't, so let's go
So
for
now
it.
I'm gonna do you're gonna see a live auction. So this is readily available. Remember, all customs and duty. If you want to add it to your cart, you can. It's still eligible. Split it. Split it now. We have introduced a limit of £2,000. So anything under £2,000, you can no longer do. So we are still using split it for probably a small amount of time. We don't know when it will be expiring, but it could be soon, as we've actually hit our limit as to what we can offer to our customers. So if you do want that, you can split the payment over the next 12 months. It's interest free. And honestly, it'll be worth more by the time you're done, which is the beauty of it. So Cheryl, I'm going to do an auction next. I'm going to do a diamond auction. It's going to be a natural fancy yellow cushion.
Oh, nice.
ANL hyphen S12 hyphen 51. So the SKU is ANL hyphen S12 hyphen 51. This is a 0.32 carat fancy yellow cushion. The price does not include the setting, but it's an opportunity. It's £150 to have it set in a stud or just a pendant, and it's a fancy. Are you ready to see
Let's
the
see.
stone up close? So I'm just going to wait for it to focus. Wait, hang on. It might be a bit harder on this camera. 1 minute. I'm going to shrink you for a second. There we go. It's like a FaceTime with the girlies. So this is the stone. It's a fancy yellow cushion. It's a 0.31 carat diamond. It's an SI1 clarity, but no visible inclusions. It's honestly such a beautiful deep tone. And we're going to start at £10 the auction. So guys, give me your bids fast for a fancy yellow. Amy's like, what's happening?
Did you just say £10?
Yes.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, £10 on this baby. So we are going to start the auction first on this piece. So it is a deep fancy. It's an intense yellow. It's an SI1 clarity. It's a 0.32 carat diamond. And even if you want to drop this into into a like a locket, or you can drop it into, I don't know, into a stud or a necklace. You can buy this for £10 right now. No one's giving me any bids right now. So let me just show you on the box. I know it's a bit hard to see. But it's stunning.
Nice
A
shape.
beautiful piece. And again, single pendant or a single stud is what this would look great in. Let me just show you on the ears as well. Are my comments not there? Where is everyone? Thank you, Grace. Thank you. They're coming in. It is delayed. So we've got currently £40. Is it LP Grace? So we currently have £40 for a. Can you see? Okay. A 0.32 carat, and the setting will cost you £150. So even as an east-west pendant or a stud, or you can just again drop this into a locket. And we're currently have Grace winning at £60. So we currently have £60. I am going to start my countdown in a few seconds, guys. So get your bids in. Remember, there is a severe delay on my side. I just wanted to bring something fun to Amy's show this morning, so she could be like, okay.
Yeah, it gives me a little intermission between pieces, right?
Yeah, it does. Because Amy was like, how can we do a 2-hour show? And I'm like, I'm going to have to slowly introduce the 2-hour shows to you. Okay, I'm going to start my countdown in a few seconds. And this is where there is a severe delay. So if you want to get your bids in, now's the time. We're going to start in 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. And he was like, I've got 10 seconds for a break. 10. Sammy's winning currently 160. Remember, when I start counting down now, the delay starts becoming really, really real. For an intense yellow, 9, 8. Sammy's winning at 180. 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm going to take a pause because Sammy, if you want to come in now, now's the time. 3, 2. Oh my god. You're gonna get a yellow someone's gonna get a yellow dime for around £200. I'm gonna just
Fabulous.
Sammy's currently winning at £200. I know I'm prolonging it, guys, because I'm giving away an intense yellow at 2. At I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna take a pause for a second. See if anyone's gonna come in. At 1. Nora came in strong at 250. Congratulations. Congratulations. You won a diamond pretty much for free. An intense yellow for £250.
Great job.
See, Sammy, I told you I gave opportunity so much. My upper lip is sweating because I'm like, oh my god, no one's bidding. No, I'm giving away a diamond.
Oh my gosh.
So Nora, that's going to be pinned for you. Remember, Nikos will be in touch with your settings. So congratulations, thank you so much. Okay, what are we going to do next, Amy? You're going to do your
Well,
necklace.
I was thinking maybe
Oh
I'd
my
bring
gosh.
out the, or we could discuss this before I leave.
Yes,
Since
please
I
do.
have it
This
on
that
already.
I'm interested in.
I again, it's part of the Italian jewelry collection. It's tubagas with a diamond head on it, and it's completely adjustable up and down. And again, it's, just like I like the simplicity of design. I don't like when things are over designed. As you can see by both pieces,
Yeah,
they're simple. And when things are simple, you don't get tired of them. So I just feel in today's world where jewelry's gotten so expensive, if you are going to spend, then keep it simple, clean lines, and elegance.
yeah,
And
agree.
as shown here, you have the details on it. Is an 18 karat gold and diamond adjustable snake lariat necklace, and it's up for sale today.
And so this is 18 karat gold,
Yes.
and they are all natural FVS colored diamonds on the head of the thing. Can you bring it up? Can you take it off and
Yes, I'm
show
going to
us
take
close
it off and
up?
show you all the details because, again, this is the kind of thing that can only be done in Italy.
Yeah,
Done the right way. You can see the tuba goss. It's completely flexible, very comfortable, and then you have a diamond tip on the end.
oh wow.
Yeah, it's finished. Again, this is high end Italian jewelry. And again, a fraction the price of what it would cost to go and get one from Bulgari. So, I like to have the look shown both ways.
Yeah,
We can then, of course always find the Bulgari one, but that's a very different price point.
and Crivelli's actually a beautiful. They do amazing pieces, and I only came to really learn a lot about Crivelli now. Have they been around for a long time, Crivelli?
Yeah, the company's been around for a very long time. And, it's interesting because I was at a girl's 60th lunch I got invited to, and two girls were wearing a pair of earrings from Cavelli that I've seen those earrings since I've been in business for 20 years.
Yeah,
And again, it goes to show the relevance of things when they're timeless and they're not trendy, and you're not going to grow tired of them.
yeah,
So this one itself happens to be made by another company of equal stature in Italy called Tessitore.
yeah,
How do you Tessitore?
yeah.
So again, they're all, there's like an echelon of, really high-end Italian manufacturing, and this snake would be listed among them.
Wow. And so this one is £27,384 or $34,887. Again, is it the right one?
No,
I
I think
think the
this,
wrong one,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the wrong snake.
Yes, because I have that snake, the Crivelli snake. Okay, so this is
Should we?
not the
Do you want to
Crivelli.
bring? Do you have the other Corelli snake with you?
I do.
Let's show that
Now,
first.
now
So
talk
show us the
about like
difference.
going. Sorry about that. I didn't even see
Go.
that you had the Crivelli up there. So talk about going from, you know, to next
Wow.
level. This is on par with any Bulgari piece. I mean, just the way the flow in the gold.
It's literally like the snake, like the
Yeah,
Bulgari piece. Yeah.
it's a serpente. by Crivelli. They're also known for them. I think we saw the bracelet I had from them last time. Now you can
Wow.
see this one up close. It closes in the back. You know, there's complete flexibility. I mean, to get that flexibility in the gold and the articulation,
Mm.
you know, I love the movement that it has. It's super elegant. I mean, it's a very elegant. And again, even at this price point, you know, if you were to go in and try to buy something like this at Bulgari,
Wow.
you see the beautiful emerald eye.
Oh, I can see that. Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
And you can just see, like, even from the movement in the whole piece, it's just completely, you know, flexible and fluid, and you know, the scaling and the detail on here, you know, obviously 18 karat gold also, and yes, FVS color stones. Really just, you know, I had to bring one of my favorites today because again, like for the summer, we're showing a lot of skin,
Yeah.
and you really, you know, you don't need anything else with this on.
They are. I mean,
You
to be
really
honest,
don't.
guys, I wish you could come and see some of the pieces in person because it's very hard to really show the true beauty and even the history and the story behind the camera of these pieces. But wow,
I'm getting a little close to the
amazing.
camera for you, but anyway.
That's good. Get close. Get close. We like it. And the other snake, what was it called?
It's the
Yeah.
tessitore snake. I think it's
Okay.
listed also.
Yeah.
So again, this is a different price point. It's a little, I would say this is even more casual.
Yeah.
You know, really mixes in with your whole other chain story.
By the way, I love Amy's casual. You know me. I wear a lot of jewelry. Okay, this is
Right.
my day look.
You know, the saying is more.
Yeah, and then I remember meeting Amy, and I
Right.
sat down when I first met Amy in New York. We met for a coffee,
Oh, and
and
I
I
had
was
my
just like,
necklace party
wow.
on.
Yeah, I was like, wow. What do you have on your neck? And
Right.
yeah, and I was like, oh my god, that is crazy. I want it. I need it.
It's all about your necklace party. It's, you know, it's everything and how you style it and do it in a way that's a little, you know, less expected than what you see everyone else wearing. You know, like I'm not the girl for like, you know, chains and charms and lots of little charms, and
Yeah.
you know, mostly just because, you know, I like to show up looking a little different than the next person.
Yeah, and it's unique, and it's just so elegant. It oozes class and elegance, and you can wear it in the daytime and still be like, okay, wow,
Well,
this
you
is
know,
cool.
I wear it to my exercise class too, so you know.
Wow. Okay. See, I told you guys I feel underdressed when I'm around Amy. Um, can we bring out the because I think we're trying to find the other one. Do you know the price on the top of your head for the snake?
I
Or no?
I do. Oh, it's on your sheet. So I'm just
We'll come back
thinking.
to that. We'll come back to it.
Okay, we can come back to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So what should we look at next? Now that I have a
my
clean palette.
Okay, the one thing that I'm looking at that I need a twin. Someone needs to twin with me for the Bulgari piece. This piece is the reason why I couldn't stop thinking about Amy. And what I love, okay, can I just be honest? I'm having an honest conversation here. Sometimes with vintage jewelry, I look at it and I'm like, oh, like you can just, my grandma can keep it. And I'm like, I don't want it. But the pieces
Well,
you
that's
curate,
that's more antique jewelry, I
yeah,
would
the
say.
antique jewels, but
Some
the
of the
pieces that you have, I'm always like, this is sexy.
right. Right. But
And
isn't that what it's all about? Making, you
yeah,
know, I love to make women feel sexy. You
and
know, happily we're all getting older versus the
yeah,
alternative. But, you know, as we do get older, it's like, what are the easy ways to still feel sexy, you know, through
yeah, and you still,
clothes
and
and
that's what I mean. When I meet
accessories.
you, I always like, oh my god, she looks so sexy. Who is she? I want that, and I was like, I want a collar. I was like, I'll take the collar. So Emily wants to know how long was the recent snake, not including the tail,
Oh,
the
how
Crevelli?
long? It would this steak or the other one? The Crivelli one, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So it closes in the back, so it's not adjustable, like moving it up and down the actual snake. So there's only sort of a drop here
yeah.
of What would you say? Do we have the I do have a measuring tape, so I'm gonna actually measure it. Let's see what we got doing here. We have a drop of, it's definitely a little over 2 inches, but it's also, it
Yeah.
drops down on your neck where it sits. Like I'm someone who normally wears like a 15 and a half inch chain.
Yeah.
So just to give you an idea of neck size, 15 and a half, 16 inch. So it's got a nice drop. I do like, for a lot of people, they like when things do sit a little bit away from their neck, because remember, the first thing you
Yeah.
see visually when you come in, a focal point is going to be a necklace. So there's the school of thought for the crowd who don't want to focus on their neck. There's the crowd that want to get a choker
Yeah.
to cover up their neck.
Okay. Makes sense.
But you have to know what your best visual is
Yeah.
for you.
So
But
Emily wants to know the size of from the head to the neck, not including the tail.
okay, so yeah. So we're gonna measure that.
While they measure that, Emily, did Cheryl did whoever was it Sammy? I can't remember. Did Nora check out on the diamond? Let me know. Did Nora check out on the diamond, Cheryl? I need you to let me also know who's checking out and not checking out. So let me know when that does happen.
So it is probably a 16-inch drop necklace.
Yeah.
Right, and then another 2.5 inch with the snake
Yeah.
from here to that. Yeah, so I would say the perimeter around the neck is like probably like 16 and a half inches, and then the drop of the snake.
Okay. Perfect.
If that gives
Emily, let us know if you want any more information. We can help you. Did you get the Crivelli, the other Crivelli?
Did I get the witch Corelli?
There was the other Crivelli necklace that you had.
The one that we always love and do so well with,
Yes.
the chain.
Yeah.
The double wrap and roll. Again, I love all these pieces. They're super. I mean, as summer's here, what better
Yeah.
way to layer than to put a little. We're gonna do the Crivelli show before we get to the
Yeah. So Nora, let us know if you're having any issues checking out before we open up to Sammy. So Nora, let me know. I think we're up on the 10 minutes. So if any problems, just come and feedback. Otherwise, we will open that up to Sammy to check out on. The necklace. Can you just show me the snake necklace again?
I
Did
can.
you have that in London with you?
I did not have this one in London.
Okay.
This is new for me. I just picked it up because she's a beauty.
Okay, perfect. Okay, can we do the Bulgari next? The Bulgari.
Yes. So which Bulgari would you like to see first?
My twin, the person who's going to twin with me. The studded one.
Oh, I don't think we did pricing yet for the studded one. I think it was new. It was new to the block.
Oh, yeah.
But
well, if anybody wants this, you guys can send Amy.
Improvise. Yeah, we can improvise. Because it is a beauty. It's stainless steel with the gold studs, and guess what?
Can you sell the bracelet separately? You can't.
With the matching bracelet. We can sell the bracelet separately.
Because I need the bracelet.
I probably
because I've got the necklace.
Right, exactly. And it's a nice thin size, so it doesn't sort of hug your neck too much. It's adjustable in the back. I'm actually going to ask. I have Natalia assisting me today. If you can write down the price so that we can get a price to them, and they can work up a price for this one, since we're going to show it.
So this is so when I met Amy, this was the necklace that was actually the necklace Amy had in stock. She showed me a picture, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need it!" And at the time, it was you. I think you knew it was coming in. So Amy managed to fly this all the way down to me in London. It was my first ever purchase, well, second ever purchase from you. And honestly, it's the most beautiful piece, and it was one that was actually featured in the Bulgari magazine. So you got all the Tubergas range. So the Tubergas range includes this in the magazine, right? In the Bulgari magazine.
Yes, actually, I have it right here, and I have it. I have all the jewelry books here, and it is published. This piece. I was going to say one that we do have. That's the sister of Bulgari. Is this choker is still available?
Yeah,
While I try to sort
let's
out
do that.
getting a price on the other one, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But you have the details on this tricolor Marina B choker, which is also just super simple, easy to wear. Everyone know who Marina B is. We know Marina B is Marina Bulgari, who started her own business in the 1970s, and she went on to design for women who were now coming up in their own careers and had their own purchasing power, because I think men were always commodity driven. If they could understand jewelry if it had an intrinsic value, so if it was a diamond or it was
Yeah, yeah,
gold or something like that. Whereas fashion jewelry in the 70s and there was also a geometry that came in the 70s and the 80s. And what they did was the designers created recognizable patterns and then built whole collections off their jewelry so that it would have a signature look. So they could have, like I've had the earrings, a lined pair of earrings that have this pattern going down them. And Bulgari became very famous in the 80s for doing this. They had the Parentesi collection that they made, everything from
yeah.
bracelets to necklaces to earrings, and several collections like that that they've launched over times. And again, it was more geometric shapes that they used. So this one, I love it
This is
because
beautiful. And I tried this one on, this was in London, and
yeah,
it's a combination of white gold, rose gold, and yellow gold, all 18 karat gold.
yeah,
I love if you just flip it forward, I love even the interior detail to this. So
yeah.
even in the inner detail is just stunning.
Right. I mean, it's beautifully made. The attention to detail on this is really beautiful. So, and again, very comfortable on the neck because it's open in the back. There's nothing like hugging you. It's not too tight, but very easy to wear. And, again, the top layer of what, could easily turn into like another necklace story, with our this is always my go-to, this Crivelli chain, because
Yeah,
you can do so much with it. But again, you walk out the door and you have a great, look from head to toe on, and you're ready to go.
I love that. Um, okay, guys, are you ready for another little quick fun auction? This time I'm going to be auctioning two diamonds. Nora, Sammy, I think that the floor is now open to you to check out with. So Nora didn't check out. Sammy, if you're still there, you can check out on the other diamonds. So I'm going to be auctioning ANL hyphen S20 hyphen 20, just to break things up a bit. So ANL hyphen S20 hyphen 20. Oh, I think the chain, the Cavalli chain, we can. Oh, are you there, Amy?
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
do you see Amy? Let me just.
Um, did you lose me for a second?
I did. Yeah, yeah. Did someone call you?
No, no, no. I was actually trying to send you a price for the Bulgari stainless
Oh,
necklace.
okay,
So,
sure.
I went-
The
what-
Crivelli chain. Let's. Emily wants to see that.
so we love this one. It's 32 or 34 inches. This 32-inch length chain. And let's take it off so you can see the beautiful work on the diamond connector here and on the other end. And again, why this is a go-to staple piece that's worth the investment to me is because I can wear it, as a long necklace, just as a long chain. I can wear it as a long lariat. I can double it and wear it as a shorter lariat, or I can just leave it on doubled. I can wear it as a bracelet. I mean, you can
Yeah,
seriously put it on so many different ways and clasp it.
I love it.
And for that slimmy slim girl, you can even get it on as a belt.
Uh,
What's better than
which
an 18 karat gold Italian belt?
exactly. So the SKU on this will be ASL 10653. ASL 10653 for you, Cheryl, if you want to have that pinned. And this for me is the one of the ultimate pieces for your layering.
I mean, and even look at it like this, it kind
I
of
love
looks
it.
kind of like sexy, like a little,
Yeah.
like I'm not saying.
Well, we can do that. We can walk around. You can give walk around.
I'm gonna get walked later.
Yeah. Honestly, it's such a beautiful piece.
Actually, and you know what? Who doesn't want to pamper their pooch?
Yeah.
This could be the ultimate choke chain for the dog so that they behave.
It is honestly
Just
it's such a beautiful
girl,
piece.
just being silly. So
Amy, we all need to wake up being silly. I was saying if we don't look we're passionate and crazy, otherwise what's the point?
yes. So as I have this on, which I might as well leave on, I'm gonna throw yet another favorite that we always seem to do well with, and I have it today in white gold.
So the necklace is it's not available without diamonds, no. So this is the Covelli necklace is £16,591 or 21,137 US dollars. Trudy ended up buying one, and honestly, the way she's layering it and playing around with the other pieces looks amazing.
Mm. So while we have our Cavelli chain on, I always do well. This is a big New York City blockbuster piece. I mean, they're sort of viral at this point. And it's my illusion set, bezel set, diamond tennis necklaces. And I have a
Wow.
old one on in the 2.06 carat. And then I brought a smaller in the yellow gold, which is a 160. But, it has that illusion of being that very important necklace. And it's a lot of look for the money because we need the high low mix with our beautiful Crivelli chain, right?
Yeah. Wow. Did we have those last time? Did you send me these?
We've sold one at each of the shows in the yellow gold and the 206.
Okay. And the white one,
So
is it bigger?
the white one is the bigger size this time, and I brought a smaller yellow one this time, just a little bit smaller. You don't see the graduation as much in the smaller version, so it's a little more subtle.
Yeah.
But they're both beautiful. We can start with the white gold one, which is the same as the yellow gold that we've sold the last two times.
Wow. This is beautiful.
You
I
know,
never knew you had the white gold. Did you send me to this in the chat?
I did. It's in your WhatsApp, the white and the yellow.
Oh, okay. So this should be in the collection then. If you sent it to me. Oh, this is from before. I won't have the SKU. I didn't know you were bringing it out today.
Actually, I
Um,
have the SKUs
oh, you.
here. Funny enough, I will find it for you, which
Oh,
is
wow. Amazing.
it's SKU ASC 4987.
Pro already. See, you don't even need me
498.
here.
You've trained me well.
Wow. Oh
But
my! I don't know how to put this up.
the one in your SKU was yellow gold. This is the
Okay.
white gold version, and what people like. Look, the yellow gold is just more subtle. The white gold is it looks even more important on because of all the white.
I never knew you did it in white gold.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
only seen
now
the
that I'm
yellow
in New
gold
York,
version.
now that I'm back at home base, I can bring out the whole arsenal.
I love that.
Without the whole jewelry store.
Daniela, I think you need one. That laid with your white tennis necklace. Wow, is that the price?
Yes, that's the price. That's why we're doing so well with them because it's very well priced.
Because
It's a
usually
lot
white
of look
gold.
for the money.
Even my phone's jumping off. Usually on white gold, we find the prices are higher.
Yep. It's white gold and it is just a lot of look for the money. It looks like an important diamond tennis necklace and you're getting it for a very, very, reasonable price. And the girls in New York are literally like they're wearing 3 at a time.
I mean they're impactful, guys. And the thing is, what it is, it's so. If you bring it closer, everyone, I'm not sure if you're familiar with illusion diamonds. So it has the diamonds to the front, and then at the back, it is sketched in diamonds. So you don't it's a sketch. You hardly
Right.
see.
So the whole front part has diamonds within the bezels, and then the back part, it's just etched gold. So there's a lot of gold in the necklace. And it's finished looking. The original ones when they did it, they did it like halfway around. I don't like anything that's halfway around. It's like either
Yeah.
finish it or don't wear it. So it just looks like a very finished, very expensive. It looks like way more expensive than what the price of this necklace is. And again, a great summer t-shirt or wearing a dress. I'm trying to,
Yeah.
everything's on skin now, so you can see how it looks.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, should we do a little fun auction while you pull out your next piece?
Absolutely.
So Cheryl, I'm going to do A&L -S20-20. So A&L -S20-20. I have here a grey diamond and a champagne tone diamond. So we're going to do 0.68 total of diamond carat weight.
What do you think?
One is an emerald and one is a pear. I think it's quite hard to do actually here because it doesn't zoom. So I'm going to try if you guys can see okay. Now, let me just make myself the small. Yeah, we could do the smaller one as well for you. Oh, it's my face still. Okay, so this is your emerald diamond. Beautiful. It's a 0.32 carat size. So 0.32. So each one could be a single stud. We're just auctioning off the diamonds. It does not include the. No, we're auctioning. It does not include the setting. So this is the first stone. And then the second stone in the bunch is also a pair. So guys, we're going to start at £10. You're going to get 2 stones in this. So we've got another a champagne diamond, which I've just flipped to the floor. But again, in both you're gonna have 2 in a pack. So there are gonna be 2 stones in a pack. Wow, the lighting is tough on this today. So we are gonna start at £10. I don't know if anyone can see what they're auctioning for. Look how beautiful. And so we are going to start the auction. So we've got 1 grey cushion and a champagne pear, which I have dropped on the floor. The amount of diamonds I've dropped now, which I don't know where it's gone. I need a diamond catch underneath me during the lives. Hi, Melinda. Thank you. I'm going to ask Nikos to bring out some diamonds. Okay. I'm going to ask for some help to help me hunt the other diamond down. Whereas Melinda will be like, oh, wow, okay. So 2 diamonds, guys. We've only got 1 auction at the minute, 150. And again, these can be put in a moirtoire. And I am going to start my countdown very soon. I don't know if I'm going to do any more auctions after this because I don't seem to be lucky with my diamonds. Okay. Thank you, Pat. So we've got 180. Melinda, you coming back? So we've got your champagne pink pear. In a moirtoire, you can put them together. Or you can have them as 2 separate studs. I'm going to start my countdown in a second. I'm going to give up. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I don't know if Sammy is still here. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Melinda, you coming back in for your goodies? 5, 4, 3. Come on, Melinda. 2. I'm putting it back on the box. Oh my god! I just want to show you. I know criminal prices. You're lucky, guys. I've got bad. I'm like not very lucky today showing them. And I'm gonna count. I'm gonna pick this up, put it in the box. 1. So you have just got 0.68 carats of diamonds for £260. Lily, at this rate, they are the same diamonds. No, that's it. All gone. All gone for 260. That, congrats, Jan. Well done. You got a steal, literally. So that's gonna be pinned for you in a second. So please check out. Crazy prices. Okay. What else do you have for us?
Well, I'm going to my prize piece of the day right now because we might as well just get a look at it.
Yeah.
The ultimate in
Wow.
Hermes fine jewelry, in my opinion.
Wow.
This is an 18-karat yellow gold signed Hermes from the 1970s, and in true fashion, it is Hermes. Oh, it's Hermes Paris. Even
Wow.
better. And it is, you know, very inspired, obviously, by the rest of their jewelry and the founder of their jewelry, Equestrian. And to me, the simplicity of this necklace is quite the collector's item. And just you can see the movement in the necklace. It's comfortable to wear, and the motif at the end,
Yeah.
very equestrian for those equestrians out there, or those Hermes lovers who like to collect Hermes Birkin bags. This is equally as collectible. And
this is actually the fine jewelry parts of, especially in this, you know, the thickness of this is not something you're going to find.
No, I mean, there's not another one of these around. Actually, I have never seen this piece before myself. So when it came to us, I was actually super excited and, you know, happy to have it as part of the, you know, collector's item arsenal for those of you who are truly collectors out there.
Yeah, and if you look, I mean, the gold weight of that is insane. It's 27,873 or $35,510 US. Guys, we are introducing you to a different level of fine. These are your heritage fine jewels. They truly are one-off pieces. They're like the Mona Lisa.
And you look at this as an investment. You know, you would go to a store and buy a piece of art, right? Yeah. This is like buying a piece of art. This is jewelry as art. So again, I look at it more as I look at it as an asset transfer versus an expenditure. You know, I look at, you know, yes, if you buy, look, I sell 18-karat yellow gold Italian chain, and the price point is great on it because at the end of the day, you know, if you don't love it anymore, then you melt down for gold value, which gold's at an all-time high, but it's not an investment piece. That's why if I have a gold chain like this, which, you know, has a classic sensibility to it, I keep it at a price point where it's easy to have as an impulse purchase. And if you no longer love it one day, you don't feel like you spent, you know, a megaton of money on something that you're not going to love. But this just sits beautifully on the neck. It's, you know, it's, to me, this is just extreme luxury and really, you know, an item for the collector. So happy to be able to share this with you today.
That is beautiful. I've never seen it before. It's the first time I've seen something like that as well.
Me too. So, you know, just to move into a couple of other collector pieces, we also have, this is a very new acquisition.
Wow.
Bulgari.
This is the
bomb. What is that? This is everything. And it's not just that it's tubagas, it's that it's, you know, a lot of tubagas and even some of the chokers from Bulgari, the less expensive jewelry from Bulgari, they'll have a stainless steel internal. to keep
Mm,
that spring mechanism. This is just pure heaven of gold. And you have here blue topaz, you have a pink
yeah.
tourmaline, amethyst, peridot, citrine, so beautiful colors to
Which
be
is what
worn.
whenever I looked into Bulgari pieces and the vintage pieces, they work with a lot of color.
Right. Yes, they are known for their use of color and use of gemstones. But, I also like the way it sits on the neck. It doesn't sit high up on the neck. It's sort of at the nape of your neck,
Yeah.
as I love pinching my hair in the clasps all the time. I'm really good at that. Gonna be bald in the back soon. Um, but anyway, it just, where it sits on your neck is beautiful.
Yeah.
Regal, elegant. Again, we're now moving into some pieces that are for the collector
Yeah.
and for people who understand the rarity of finding something like this in the marketplace right now. And Bulgari seems to be really, the prices just keep going, going, going.
Well, I
It's
told the ladies
worldwide.
in November time, Christmas time, that Bulgari was the brand to be watching, and the brand that you're going to find
Yeah,
heritage jewels go to a different story level, and it has, and we've seen it. I've seen it in some of the pieces I purchased myself personally are worth much more than what they were when I bought them, and I've never
100%.
experienced that with fine jewels.
Yeah. I mean, it just seems to be, throughout the world. It's, Asia there, I mean, crazy for Bulgari. Like we have clients buying up, multiple pieces. They're
Yeah,
like, "Oh, you have that? I'll just take all of it," because
yeah,
they're really, you know, to them it's hugely collectible. I'll show it to you again up close. I can show you the signature part, which is here in the back.
yeah. Rosa said this is the necklace she would imagine Jasmine from Aladdin wearing on a daily basis. It's absolutely
Exactly.
stunning and fit for a princess. Do you know what? When I wear my Bulgari pieces like this, I feel like a princess.
Good. Well, thank you for the comment. I'm so glad you love it.
It's beautiful.
So, moving on to something that seems to have a life of its own these days is the Alhambras are still quite,
Ah, the diamond. Well, this is, I mean, obviously I love the Alhambra and everyone understands the Alhambra, but this is
yes.
again
Well,
beautiful.
what's nice about this Alhambra is that it is brand new.
Yeah.
It's a 20 motif,
Congrats, Pat.
alternating of malachite and diamonds, and we're able to offer it with box and paper below retail. So that's always, a nice adder for something that is brand new that
Yeah.
we were able to buy. And you can see, it's just a beautiful, who doesn't love malachite and yellow gold and diamond? I think it sort of speaks for itself. It is great as a long chain, but obviously has the length to double,
Hmm.
you know, really beautiful. And while we're at it, we might as well throw on a pair of Van Cleef earrings that would look really nice with it. Move into our Van Cleef story. You know,
Wow.
again, things that, have a timelessness that, it's sort of a chain link look, but, very recognizable 70s motif from Van Cleef
And
that they use this in necklaces, sauteurs, bracelets. I mean, we've seen this particular link used throughout, again, recognizable to Van Cleef.
yeah.
How people take a theme, how the jewelry houses take a theme and build out collections from it, as with the Alhambra, which has more permutations and
Yeah, it's like
combinations
the
than
turn locks.
even.
I mean, majority of us are bag ladies and jewelry addicts as well now. But like the turn lock is famous to Chanel. These are the same things we find in jewelry pieces as well. Techniques they use, and this is a malachite diamond, which again is not easy to come by, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's new, and it's £53,790 or $68,528, which again is so
And it
so.
and it comes with its box, and we have papers for it. It's ready to ship. Beautiful, beautiful. You don't need anything else with your white dress for the summer.
Yeah.
And then let's see what else we have here. Since we're heading in the Bulgari, I might as well show you one of my favorite chains because right now, and I sold my last one, which I think I showed at the last show, which was I had a short
Yeah.
curved chain that was black and steel, gold and diamond. That one's gone to a happy new home, but I now have this Bulgari chain, which also is blackened gold, diamond, and yellow gold. You can
Yeah.
see up close. It's 32 inches in length, and it
Wow.
actually has two bracelets that snap out of it. You can see the clasp in the back here.
Oh, really? So you can make it
You
as a
can take
bracelet?
it apart and make it into bracelets, but my
No way.
favorite way to wear it is, I love the whole double effect of, and it feels so luxurious on. I mean, it really feels good. And it's heavy. It's solid. I mean, how many grams do you have it weighing in at? I think
I
I
haven't
sent
been
you
pinned
the.
yet, but I can imagine. I think it was
Yeah,
about
yeah.
120 something grams. Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's really a stunner on.
So is this stainless steel and yellow gold?
It's all this one I believe is all yellow gold. And black and yellow gold. The whole thing's solid gold.
Wow.
So,
Oh my god, the price is
um,
actually amazing for it's 194 grams. It's
yeah.
34,230 pounds or 43,609 US dollars.
And
Plus, you
again,
can make
remember
two chain
you can
bracelets.
do so much with this chain. You really can.
Wow, it's
I
got
mean,
diamonds in the chain.
yeah, you've got diamonds, you've got gold, you've got black and gold. I mean, it's a stunner. And it's very hard to find. And you can take the bracelets out and just wear one, one around like that if you want more
Yeah,
casual. You can add the bracelets to your bracelet party stack.
yeah.
Or you can wear it, it's certainly a statement as just a long chain with a beautiful, shift dress or I mean
Wow, it's amazing.
curb chain is gotten it's become like a sport to try to find curb chain in the market from
Yeah,
Bulgari signed.
I
It,
didn't
it
know they did it until
yeah,
now.
but I mean, I'm just sitting with the feel of it on my neck, as you saw by the weight of it. I mean, it's seriously super luxurious.
Yeah,
Um, and again, these are all like very easy to wear. You don't have to think. Like a lot of people will say to me, I don't know. I always end up wearing the same thing because I don't know what to put on. But the pieces that I'm showing really like are kind of effortless to wear. You don't really have to think about when you wear them, and they sort of go over a
you just need to
multitude.
think about buying them. That's what we need to do.
Exactly.
Can
But
we?
this is
Uh,
like all introductory, to get you guys more comfortable with, learning about collecting jewelry.
Madonna has a question of can we double the check the weight on the tubergas necklace?
We
The
can.
Bulgari tubergas.
Are you talking about the Bulgari tubagas with the pieces in it, or
Um,
which tubagas?
so the Bulgari tubergas. I can tell you, Cheryl, if you can repin the size, the gram weight. So that one is 188 grams on this one.
Yeah, this one's extremely hefty.
Wow,
Also, 188 grams of gold.
that is incredible. This is, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, go big or go home. It's now or
And
never.
can you show the smaller gold illusion? I think they're the same. The gold version, you mean, Daniela? Are they? Is the
Um,
white one the same size as the white gold? The same size as the yellow gold?
oh, we're talking the illusion set diamond tennis necklaces.
Yeah.
Okay, so the white one is a little bit larger. But I can do either. Like if you want to order the larger one, I'm gonna show you this up close, and then I'm gonna put the smaller one. Can you just close that one? I'm gonna put the smaller one up next to it so you can see. No, just
Can you
close.
show the yellow gold?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the yellow gold compare so you can see the size. So this one's the 2.06 carat that you have the SKU number I gave you for.
Yeah.
Then this is just the little bit smaller one. It's, a little softer on the neck. But again, really, like again, I think about. I was laughing. I went. A friend of mine's parent died. I went to go visit her last night. She happens to be one of my biggest collectors, also. And I walk in, and I mean, she's got most gorgeous jewelry of like anybody, and she's wearing this.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I'm like, when I sent her out her last piece of jewelry, she's like, can you put one of those illusion necklaces in my FedEx also? And I walk in last night, and that's what she's wearing, because it's really just an easy to wear. You leave it on. It looks, beautiful as as your diamond tennis necklace.
Yeah.
And if you want a little more impact, and if white gold is a better color for you.
Are they both the same price?
The yellow gold, which is smaller, is about $200 less.
Yeah.
So,
So actually, I do have a SKU on that one. Let me just give you that SKU. So, Cheryl, the SKU is AJC 0668. AJC 0668 for the white gold. And that's £3,700.
that's the yellow gold one, the one.
Sorry, I mean yellow gold. Sorry, yellow
Yeah,
gold.
the yellow gold, yes.
So AJC 0668 is the yellow gold, and they are both the same length, 16 inches.
They're both 16 inches, and if you require it to be a little shorter, it's very easy to have that taken care of by your local jeweler. It's very easy to take a few off the back. If you required a special order, like an 18-inch length, we can do that. It would probably take three to 5 weeks, but
Yeah.
again, 16 inches seems to be a length that works for most people.
Mm,
So.
yeah. That's perfect. So if you do want that, Daniela, you can check on that now. I have to jump off. I mean, Amy, you're more than welcome to see if you can it be made a bit longer?
The only way is to special order, and we could have a private chat on that, is the 18. I can do it any length, but it just has to be ordered special order.
Okay. And the diamonds are all going to be FVS. That's the spec on all the diamonds. I have to jump off, but Amy, you're more than welcome to stay on to see if there's any more questions. Do you want to?
Oh, well, that.
I think actually, if I end the live, I think it ends the show full stop, because I've got to jump on a call now. But maybe, guys, if you've got any questions, just drop me an email at sabrina@luxurypromise.com, or you can just follow Amy, which is Amy Segal, right? Is it just Amy
Jewelry?
Yeah. So if you just type in,
as you can see by the back.
Yeah, exactly. Just follow her on Instagram, send her a message, and she can help you with any bespoke orders or any more information you've got. Anything, just drop her a DM on Instagram.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and well done.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
See you.